Having historical data is very important, especially when you are working with indicators and expert advisors. If you want to backtest them, your MetaTrader 4 client needs historical data to run the expert advisor or indicator. When you backtest, you can actually notice that sometimes your backtesting, your strategy tester is loading data from the chart, and that is historical data to test the tool that you are backtesting. If you don't have historical data available, you need to download some. So to download historical data, your MetaTrader 4 client already has a method which is free. Depending on the broker that you're using, you can download more or less historical data. So to download the historical data, you open your MetaTrader client, you go into Tools, and you have the History Center. Open the History Center and you have the list of pair available. Select the pair that you are interested in the historical data. For example, we have Euro USD, which is a very common pair. Expand the Euro USD to see what time frame are available, and double clicking the time frame, you select it for the download. So I want all of them, but what I am especially interested in is the 1 minute, for example. Just double click so that it is selected and then download. This will download the historical data that is available from your broker into your MetaTrader 4 client. We can test it now. You can read the message. We need to agree and OK. We need to give it some time. Depending on how much data is available, on the speed of your broker, the speed of your connection, and so on. These are all parameters that are going to influence the duration of this process. Since this is just an example, I am going to pause the video and resume when the download is completed. Okay, the download process is now completed, and if you have a look at the table, you can see that the database now contains many more records than before. We can in fact scroll down the table and we have available a lot of candles. These are all historical candles for the minute 1 chart. If we scroll even more, we can see that it's already around 2 years of historical data, 3, 4, 5, a few years of historical data. We only downloaded the minute 1, so we can see that the minute 5 is not populated. If we want to download more time frames, we just need to select it and download it again. It is important to understand that the historical data that we are downloading with this process is just the candles. So we are downloading values that are the open price, close price, high price and low price of the minute 1 chart, which is very different from the tick data, which is the individual change of the price. If you have a look in the market watch here on the left, you can see that these numbers are frequently changing. Every individual change in the price is a tick. In this database, we don't get the tick, but we only get the candlesticks. So the open, high, low and close price and the volume in that particular candle. But we cannot retrieve the tick data. The tick data is the most important data that you can use in backtesting. Using the historical data that you download from the History Center is only okay, but I wouldn't rely on it for accurate and reliable backtests. I consider a backtest reliable when it's done on historical tick data. You can find another video where I can show you how to download tick data. It is a bit of a different process and it requires different tools. You cannot download tick data from the History Center, you need another software. But I will leave this topic for another video. In this video, we understood how and where to download historical data, which is candlestick data. If you close this window, now you have available the minute 1 historical data for the Euro USD pair. I hope that you enjoyed. This is all for now. Thank you and see you next time.